The 2018 release of the movie Beautiful Boy was the compilation of father-son memoirs of a family's struggle with addiction. Well, the movie featured big-name Hollywood actors. The real father and son, David and Nick Sheff, were in Sioux Falls today to speak at the Many Faces of Addiction conference. On tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Angela Kennecke sits down with the Sheffs to talk about their long and arduous journey dealing with Nick's crystal meth addiction, as well as the fame that has followed in telling their story.
My son is out there somewhere, and I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how to help him.
In the movie Beautiful Boy, journalist David Sheff is played by Steve Carell. Sheff's pain, anguish, and confusion as a parent dealing with his son's addiction is something he has now been talking and writing about for more than a decade.
Parents get blamed, they get shamed. Did you experience that?
Yeah, I was, when Nick first became addicted, I was really, I kept it a secret because of the blame and the shame around addiction. And compared to any other disease, if my child had any other disease, there would be just this outpouring of love and affection and support. What can I do to help you?
I don't feel like I have a disease. This isn't like cancer. This is my choice. I put myself here.
Both David and Nick Sheff are on a mission to stop the stigma surrounding addiction so it can be properly treated.
Families tend to make a lot of mistakes when it comes to how to cope with this out-of-control person.
Yeah. And people need to know that we make mistakes because we don't know. We don't know what we're doing.
Sheff says some of those mistakes come from old-fashioned thinking, like believing that someone abusing substances has to hit rock bottom or seek help on their own.
And the idea that people have to hit bottom is tragic. I mean, it is. We know that people who become addicted are sick, and we also know that the last thing we want for somebody who's sick to get worse. So we want to stop it as soon as we can.
I want to stop.
A scene in the movie portrays Sheff as taking the advice that he had to just let go of Nick and hanging up on his son when he calls for help.
I wasn't mad at him or anything. Like, I totally understood that he was doing what he thought was right, and it was coming from a place of love. But I guess the thing that we've just heard so many times is that of parents who have done that same thing, if they've drawn that line in the sand, and then their child has gone out and used again and died.
The Sheffs say the movie's reach has helped shine a spotlight on the epidemic. Overdoses claim 192 lives every day in the U.S.
There is no way to make what is happening okay. The fact that we are losing so many of our lovely children, our beautiful boys and beautiful girls. But out of the tragedy, at least we're having this conversation.
I love you more than everything.
I love everything.
Everything.
Nick smoked marijuana for the first time at age 11.
The moment that drug hit me, it really felt like this was the answer to my problems.
Nick says there wasn't a drug he was afraid to try, eventually using heroin and crystal meth.
I got him into a 28-day program. I thought, oh, I'll pick him up in 28 days, and he'll be fine. He'll go off to college. But I realized that this is a very complicated disease, and you don't cure it in 28 days.
After several years of struggling and relapses, Nick has now been in recovery for 9 years.
I really love my life now, and I don't want to lose it. And I know, deep down that I have, the disease of addiction, and if I put a mind-altering substance into my body, this invisible switch gets flipped, and I can't stop thinking about it. This obsession takes over, and it really is, it's like having an allergy to it.
While being the subjects of a Hollywood movie may seem glamorous, it's the issue that keeps them grounded.
Addiction really is an equal opportunity destroyer. It doesn't matter what, socioeconomic background, what cultural background you come from, it affects everybody. And, that's been the best part about this, is just being able to connect with so many people from so many different backgrounds.
I mean, you had these years where you really lost him.
Yeah.
And now you guys are back together, doing all this. What is that like for you to have come out the other end?
Well, it feels like a miracle, and I meet people every day who weren't lucky.
It's hard as hell to get sober. But I love my family. I want them to be proud of me.
With Eye on Kettleland, I'm Angela Kennedy.
Beautiful Boy is now available on Amazon. It's the compilation of David Sheff's book of the same title and Nick Sheff's memoir, Tweak, Growing Up on Methamphetamines. The Sky Force